Hey guys, good morning. Thanks for checking out this video. This is TB coming from the villages in Florida. We're over in DeLuna. Just kind of want to run you through some of the progress that's been made here in DeLuna. It's pretty substantial and it's amazing. I mean, how they build homes here is just off the charts. Their process, just the way they do things here is amazing. The Villages does a great job. First thing I want to say is I'm not affiliated with the Villages in any way. I'm not a realtor. I'm just a guy on YouTube giving you some information so that hopefully you can actually see what's going on. So let's get right into the video. Here we are, guys, at a basic foundation. This is where things start. You can see that, you know, get a rough idea of the size of the home. This is over, again, a couple of streets over for me in DeLuna. Things are progressing amazingly well. Let's move on and I'll show you what the progression is and how things come along here and how quickly things change. So stay with us. Okay guys, so here we are in what would be considered the next step. This is pretty interesting. This is what's called a tilt wall construction home. It's not block and stucco. This allows the builders and the developer to really put up homes really quickly. Each section is precast and it's dropped in place. I'm not sure how they secure this, but man, can they really crank these homes out with this type of technology. They're saving money from a worker perspective, because as you know, there's a shortage of workers to put together these block and stucco homes. So this gives them an opportunity to kind of keep progressing along. And you can see the thickness of these tilt walls construction panels. Pretty thick. I haven't measured them, so bear with me. And there's the supports, and there's rebar. They put these in place, secure them. It really is pretty amazing. So this whole section right here is a section where they're doing tilt wall construction, and they mix them in. There's some block and stucco homes here as well. So let's move on. Let's move on to what we've got down the road. So here we are. We just moved down the street, and this is where you can see how things have progressed from just, walls and foundation and supports and stuff. They've already got roofs on these homes. The walls have been stuccoed, and you can see the electrical and stuff, but pretty basic. But from the foundation phase to now, it's pretty amazing. And today's Sunday, of course, so there's not a lot of people working, but there still are some, and you get an idea of what this looks like. I mean, this is another step. So let's go on to the next street. Okay, so as you can see right here, these are block and stucco with the roof trusses already on, and it's getting prepared for shingles. You can see some of the actual framing on the inside. See how that's done? We're gonna just keep walking down the street a little bit. This is relatively close. It's only like another street over. So you can see the difference between the block and stucco, obviously, and the tilt wall construction. To me, again, I'm not a construction guy. I'm not affiliated with the Villages. I think either way works just as well. It must, because it's got to be tested and passed through Florida. So yeah, I think this is pretty amazing. So again, these are the block and stucco homes. There's a grouping here, and again, you can see some of the framing on the inside and how they do things. Now again, keep in mind that there's a lot of debris around, and we're not going inside because of that, but yeah, you get a great idea of what this actually looks like in the progression. So all right, on to the next one. Okay, so as you can see, we're in a totally different section, but basically it's just across the street. So you can see how the progress has been made. The grass is in, bushes are in, landscaping's down, and you can see these are I believe they're veranda homes, where they might back up to a little marsh area, so you get a little extra convenience of that. But they have walls that are in front, and a little privacy in the backyard as well. So this is the next step of what a local street would look like. And I mean, it's just amazing how they go from what I showed you earlier in the foundations to this next phase where landscaping's in, and probably still buttoning up electricals and plumbing and all that kind of stuff, getting that the HVAC in place, and you know, that kind of thing. But you get an idea of what these homes look like and how quickly they come into play. So we're gonna go on to the next street and just show you a little bit of that, one that's completely done, and the you know, we have neighbors and people are actually living there. So on to the next one. Okay guys, so here we are on a finished street. These homes are completely finished and already pending, which basically means that they're sold. As fast as these homes come up or are released, realtors are jumping on these and selling them for the clients. It is an amazing process. It's super quick, but as soon as these houses are available, they're actually sold. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You have a certain time frame to say yes or no, and then from that point on, you have a few days to put your deposit down, and that's that. So, you know, once you get to that point, you know your house. There is, like I said, there's a trick to actually securing a home, and I'll do a video on that so that I can share what Sherlyn and I actually had to go through. It took us probably about 3 or 4 weeks to secure a home and get the one that we wanted here in DeLuna. So it's an interesting process, and as you can see, this is a completed street. There's an open house right over there, which is pretty cool. That house will undoubtedly by the end of the day be sold. So one after another, these houses are all pending and sold. Hey guys, so that just about closes out this video on DeLuna construction. As you can see, there's no slowdown in sight. Just to remember, I'm not affiliated with the Villages or a realtor in Florida in any way, shape, or form. Just a guy here on YouTube providing you with some information. If you like this video, you find it informative, please like and subscribe. Other than that, we're going to close it down. Coming to you from DeLuna TB says, as always, stay awesome, everyone.